Welcome to Stoic Stance Studio, your go-to channel for exploring the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and its application in modern life. In today's episode, we're delving into the transformative power of silence and how it can profoundly impact our interactions and personal growth. We often overlook the value of speaking less in a world dominated by constant communication. However, the ability to listen more and speak less can lead to greater wisdom, deeper connections, and a more fulfilling life. We'll be exploring 10 traits of people who speak less, highlighting how these traits align with Stoic principles such as mindfulness, emotional control, and humility. By understanding and embracing these traits, we can cultivate a more thoughtful, intentional approach to our communication and overall way of life. So, sit back, relax, and let's embark on this enlightening journey together to discover how mastering the art of silence can elevate our lives and relationships. 1. Thoughtfulness and reflection. Thoughtfulness and reflection are core traits of individuals who speak less, often rooted in a deep understanding of the power of words. Such individuals are guided by the Stoic principle of mindfulness, where they consciously reflect on their thoughts before expressing them, ensuring their communication is purposeful and meaningful. This approach is akin to the Stoic practice of self-examination and deliberate thinking, as emphasized by Marcus Aurelius. In his Meditations, Aurelius wrote extensively about the necessity of pausing to consider the implications of one's words and actions. This reflective process allows individuals to avoid impulsive or thoughtless remarks that may cause harm or misunderstanding. By taking the time to contemplate their responses, they demonstrate a level of respect for both themselves and their interlocutors, ensuring that their contributions to conversations are both considered and valuable. This practice not only enhances the quality of communication, but also fosters a deeper sense of self-awareness and control over one's thoughts and emotions. In a world where constant chatter is often mistaken for productivity, the ability to speak thoughtfully and reflectively stands out as a mark of wisdom and maturity, echoing the Stoic ideal of living a life guided by reason and virtue. 2. Listening skills. The ability to listen effectively is a hallmark of those who speak less, reflecting the Stoic emphasis on understanding others deeply. Attentive listening requires setting aside one's own urge to speak and focusing entirely on the speaker, an act that aligns with the Stoic virtue of empathy. By genuinely listening, individuals can fully grasp the context and emotions behind the words, fostering a more profound connection and understanding. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, highlighted the importance of listening to understand rather than to respond, suggesting that through listening, we can learn more about others and ourselves. Effective listening involves observing nonverbal cues, understanding the underlying emotions, and responding thoughtfully, thus promoting better interpersonal relationships. In practice, this means not just hearing the words, but also comprehending the intention and feelings behind them. This form of listening is not passive but active, requiring full engagement and presence. By mastering this skill, individuals not only improve their communication, but also cultivate patience, empathy, and respect for others, embodying the Stoic principle of treating others with kindness and understanding. This approach to listening helps in resolving conflicts, building trust, and creating an environment where meaningful and constructive dialogues can flourish. 3. Emotional control. Emotional control is a key trait of those who speak less, embodying the Stoic teaching of not allowing emotions to dictate one's actions. Individuals who master this trait exhibit calmness and restraint in their speech, reflecting a composed demeanor that is central to Stoic philosophy. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, advised maintaining tranquility by managing one's responses to external events, including conversations. This control helps prevent conflicts and misunderstandings, as impulsive reactions are often the root of many interpersonal issues. By controlling their emotions, these individuals ensure that their speech is measured and thoughtful rather than reactive. This practice not only fosters inner peace, but also promotes healthier and more effective communication. By not allowing temporary emotions to cloud their judgment, they can respond more rationally and constructively. This ability to maintain emotional control is a testament to their inner strength and discipline, traits that are highly valued in Stoic philosophy. It also allows them to navigate challenging conversations with grace and poise, ensuring that their interactions are grounded in reason and empathy rather than emotional volatility. This approach to communication enhances both personal and professional relationships, as it fosters an environment of trust, respect, and mutual understanding. 4. Depth of knowledge. People who speak less often do so because they possess a deep well of knowledge and prefer quality over quantity in their communication. This trait reflects the Stoic commitment to wisdom and the pursuit of continuous learning. Stoics believe in speaking only when one has something of substance to contribute, ensuring that their words carry weight and meaning. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of seeking truth and wisdom, suggesting that one's speech should reflect their understanding and insight. Individuals with a depth of knowledge tend to speak less because they understand the value of listening and learning from others. They prioritize thoughtful and informed contributions over idle chatter, demonstrating their respect for knowledge and truth. This approach not only enriches conversations, but also enhances their credibility and influence. By speaking less, they avoid superficial or trivial discussions, focusing instead on meaningful and constructive dialogue. This trait is a reflection of their intellectual humility and their commitment to continuous self-improvement. It also highlights their ability to synthesize and distill complex information into clear and concise insights, making their contributions to discussions both valuable and impactful. 5. Mindfulness and presence. Mindfulness and presence are central to the Stoic practice, and those who speak less often exhibit a strong sense of both. These individuals are fully engaged in the present moment, aware of their surroundings and the people they interact with. This mindfulness allows them to choose their words carefully and avoid unnecessary chatter, ensuring that their communication is both intentional and meaningful. Marcus Aurelius advised living in the present moment and making the most of each interaction, a principle that these individuals embody in their daily lives. By focusing on the present, they can respond more effectively and thoughtfully, avoiding the pitfalls of distraction and superficiality. This trait is not just about being physically present, but also about being mentally and emotionally engaged, listening attentively, and responding with consideration. Mindfulness enhances the quality of communication as it fosters deeper connections and more meaningful interactions. It also helps individuals manage their stress and emotions, contributing to a sense of inner peace and balance. By practicing mindfulness, they can maintain a calm and composed demeanor, even in challenging situations, reflecting the Stoic ideal of equanimity and rationality. This approach to life and communication not only enriches their relationships, but also promotes a sense of fulfillment and purpose. 6. Avoidance of gossip. Avoidance of gossip is a defining trait of those who speak less, aligning with the Stoic teaching of focusing on what is virtuous and meaningful. Gossip, often driven by idle curiosity and negativity, detracts from constructive and ethical communication. Stoics advocate for speaking only when it adds value and avoids causing harm. Epictetus emphasized the importance of speaking purposefully and avoiding idle talk, which can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. Individuals who speak less naturally steer clear of gossip, focusing instead on meaningful and constructive dialogue. This practice not only upholds their integrity, but also fosters a positive and respectful environment. By avoiding gossip, they demonstrate their commitment to ethical living and their respect for others. This approach also helps them maintain their focus on their own growth and self-improvement rather than getting distracted by the shortcomings of others. It is a reflection of their disciplined and principled approach to life, where they prioritize what is good and true over what is trivial and harmful. By steering clear of gossip, they contribute to a more positive and constructive social environment, promoting trust and respect in their relationships. 7. Self-confidence. Self-confidence is a significant trait of individuals who speak less, as they do not feel the need to assert themselves through excessive talking. Stoicism teaches that true self-worth comes from within and is not dependent on external validation. Those who are self-confident are secure in their knowledge and abilities, allowing them to speak only when necessary. This confidence is rooted in their understanding of their values and principles, which guide their actions and words. Seneca's writings often emphasize the importance of inner confidence and self-reliance, traits that are evident in those who master the art of silence. By speaking less, they demonstrate their self-assuredness and inner strength, showing that they do not need to dominate conversations to feel important. This trait allows them to communicate more effectively and authentically as they speak from a place of confidence and clarity. It also fosters respect from others, as their words are seen as thoughtful and deliberate. This self-confidence, coupled with a measured approach to communication, enhances their credibility and influence, making their contributions to discussions more impactful. It is a testament to their inner peace and self-assuredness, qualities that are highly valued in Stoic philosophy. 8. Patience. Patience is a key trait of those who speak less, as they are willing to wait for the right moment to contribute to a conversation. This trait aligns with the Stoic virtue of patience, which allows for better judgment and decision-making. By not rushing to speak, they can gather more information and provide more thoughtful responses. This patience reflects their disciplined approach to communication and life in general. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of patience and perseverance, suggesting that these traits are crucial for maintaining a Stoic demeanor. Patience allows individuals to remain calm and composed, even in stressful situations, ensuring that their responses are measured and thoughtful. It also helps them avoid impulsive or reactive remarks, which can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. By practicing patience, they demonstrate their respect for the process of communication and their commitment to meaningful dialogue. This approach enhances the quality of their interactions, as they are able to respond with clarity and insight. It also fosters a sense of calm and balance, contributing to their overall well-being and resilience. By embodying patience, they uphold the Stoic ideal of living a life guided by reason and virtue. 9. Resilience. Resilience is a defining trait of those who speak less, as they do not allow external pressures to dictate their communication. Stoicism emphasizes resilience, the capacity to endure hardships without losing composure. People who speak less often exhibit this resilience by maintaining their calm and poise even in challenging situations. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, taught that true strength lies in our ability to control our responses to external events. By speaking only when necessary, these individuals demonstrate their ability to remain unaffected by the chaos around them. This practice of measured speech helps them avoid unnecessary conflicts and misunderstandings, allowing them to navigate difficult conversations with confidence and calmness. Their resilience is also evident in their ability to listen more and talk less, a practice that requires significant self-control and patience. This approach enables them to gather more information, understand different perspectives, and respond more thoughtfully. It also reflects their commitment to Stoic principles as they prioritize rationality and virtue over impulsiveness. By embodying resilience, they show that they can handle adversity with grace and maintain their integrity, thereby fostering a more constructive and positive environment in their interactions. 10. Humility. Humility is a defining trait of individuals who speak less, aligning closely with the Stoic philosophy of recognizing and accepting one's limitations. Humble individuals understand that they do not need to dominate conversations to assert their importance, instead choosing to create space for others to share their thoughts and ideas. This approach fosters a more inclusive and respectful dialogue. Stoicism teaches the virtue of humility, emphasizing that true wisdom comes from acknowledging our limitations and continuously seeking self-improvement. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflected on the importance of humility and the recognition that everyone has something valuable to contribute. By speaking less, these individuals demonstrate their humility, as they prioritize listening over talking and value the input of others. This trait is also evident in their willingness to admit when they do not know something, showing that they are more interested in learning and understanding than in appearing knowledgeable. Their humility allows them to build stronger relationships based on mutual respect and trust. It also helps them avoid the pitfalls of arrogance and ego, fostering a more harmonious and cooperative environment. By embodying humility, they exemplify the Stoic ideal of living a life guided by virtue, wisdom, and respect for others. Conclusion. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey into the 10 traits of people who speak less and their profound connection to Stoic philosophy. By cultivating these traits, we can transform our communication, build stronger and more meaningful relationships, and lead a life of greater wisdom and intention. The art of speaking less isn't about silence for its own sake. It's about ensuring that every word we choose to speak carries weight and purpose. This approach not only enhances our interactions, but also aligns with the Stoic pursuit of a virtuous and balanced life. As we wrap up, I encourage you to reflect on your own communication habits and consider how you can integrate these traits into your daily life. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Stoic Stance Studio for more insights and practical advice on living a life guided by Stoic wisdom. Your support helps us continue to bring you content that inspires and empowers. Until next time, stay mindful, stay present, and keep striving for a life of virtue, resilience, and thoughtful communication.